Hi there, I hope you're all well. I'm catching up a little bit on old times, to be fair. This is where I was brought up, a place called Morpeth, Northumberland, and I'm sitting just behind the beer garden of a pub I used to drink in when I was very young. The Joiners Arms as well. Quite easy to get served in there, bit of a rugby place actually. And a couple of lads I used to know at 15 were quite big guys, so it wasn't a problem getting served. As long as it didn't cause any problems, then you get served easily, to be fair. Um, and as I've said in previous videos, the drink wasn't a problem when I was young. It becomes a problem when you get too much of it. It becomes a habit and it takes over your life. But it was quite pleasant in the summer sitting around here, even as a teenager, to be fair. So I drank quite steadily here. At the time, it was 15-ish pubs. Obviously, I was known in every single one of those by the time I was 18, 19. Left to join the police service when I was 21, ended up in London, in the centre of London. It's an even better place to drink because more bars. Became more of a habit and just got into a rut really, I think, with it. Did well in my career, but I still drank. A lot of us drank. There was very few people who didn't drink in the job I did, to be fair, but not to the excesses I did, presumably. Um, but it was when I retired that really caught up with me, to be fair. And that's when I got into difficulty because obviously you have more time, don't you? And you don't look after yourself as well. But what tended to happen with me was I was the last man standing. So we'd go out for a drink, even when I was young. And I seemed to have a high tolerance for it. So the other guys I used to drink with and girls would eventually, you know, pack in 7, 8 o'clock. They were tired, especially being drinking all day on a Saturday. But I'd keep going. And when my parents were, we had this home brew in an outhouse we used to have, and I'd hit that as well. And I'd do that every day. But I could do that. I could recover, and that led me on to other things. But I think everyone's got a similar story who's got a problem with alcohol. They do tend to start young and it becomes a habit, but it wasn't something I had a problem with then. It was something I really enjoyed. It made me feel confident. It made me function better, really, as a person. But now I'm sober, 5 years sober. The benefits of sobriety are absolutely huge. So, although I've got a long drinking history, I've probably done more in the last 5 years than I've done the last 20 I've been drinking because I got trapped. I got into a habit of drinking all the time. My main focus was the pub. I wasn't getting out and about, wasn't doing any exercise. It was just becoming my best friend, really, and it takes over your life. It takes over your finances, your health, your relationships. You become selfish, you become devious, you hide alcohol. You deny when people say you're drinking too much. Oh, that's a big problem. It's not me. It's not me. I only drink a normal amount. Well, you don't. Well, I didn't anyway. I became hooked on it and addicted. So if you enjoy the channel, please subscribe. There's lots of videos on here, but if you want anything covered specifically, then please drop me a line. Have a good day.